Why do I think Classroom of the Elite Season 4 is going to be the best season yet? After sitting through the frankly subpar production quality of the first 3 seasons, it might seem strange that I have so much hope. But hear me out. I really think this upcoming season is going to peak. Let's start with the obvious. The production quality in seasons 1 through 3 was hard to watch at times. Back when the anime first aired, light novel readers were coping, saying things like, "As long as the characters move, it'll be fine." But then we saw the final product. And yeah, let's just say we were grateful to the studio, sarcastically of course. But now? Judging from the Season 4 PVs released so far, everything looks so much better. The character designs have had a serious makeover, not just a refinement, but a full-on glow-up. Nane's Tsubasa alone looks like she's from a completely different, much higher-budget anime. Compared to the earlier seasons, this is a generational leap in quality. Most sequels don't change their art style dramatically. For example, Re:Zero Season 2 kept things mostly the same. Small changes, sure, but nothing drastic. Classroom of the Elite is doing the opposite. The entire cast has been redrawn basically, and judging from the PV, the art style looks noticeably different. It honestly feels like a brand new team has taken over. Although I do think Ayana Koji and Horikita look a little too young in the PV, I'm hoping that's just a trailer thing. Because if not, Kei's going to look at Ayana Koji and feel like she's gone from being a girlfriend to a babysitter. Interestingly, the studio hasn't changed. It's still Lurk. But I'm guessing the budget has finally gone up. My theory is that Seasons 2 and 3 were planned and funded together, so even though Season 2 sold well on Blu-ray, Season 3 still had to make do with the same tight budget. But Season 4? That was likely greenlit after those strong sales, so expectations are higher, and with higher expectations comes more investment. That would explain the glow-up. Better funding, more resources, and a clear shift in how seriously the studio is treating this season. Even just based on the PV, it already looks leagues ahead of what we've seen before. But let's be real, good visuals alone don't make a season peak. You need a strong story too. And Season 4 has it. Spoiler warning for anime-only fans. This season covers the uninhabited island exam arc, which is one of the most talked about parts of the series. It's controversial, sure, mostly because it starts off with this super detailed exam rules, only to throw strategy out the window in favor of full-on fistfights. That shift annoyed a lot of light novel readers. But here's the thing, what felt like a letdown in the light novel could actually work really well in the anime. If the fight scenes in this arc reach the level of what we saw in Season 2 Episode 12, we're in for something amazing. Say what you will about the rest of the anime, but the action scenes have always been solid. And this season has more of them than ever, more characters, bigger showdowns, higher stakes. If there's one thing the production team knows how to do, it's the fights. And with this arc being packed with brutal, chaotic combat, I'm confident they'll deliver. Then there's everything else that makes Classroom of the Elite so fun to watch, the twists, the mystery, the mind games. Starting with the showdown against Sakayanagi, the series has leaned more and more into using plot gimmicks to keep fans hooked. And honestly, it works. The character writing is strong, and the world building, especially with the White Room and its foreshadowing, just keeps getting better. Now, in Season 4, we're finally getting into the White Room assassin subplot. That's been teased since the beginning of Year 2, and it's going to tie directly into the events on the island. Unlike previous seasons that bounced between multiple arcs, this season has a clear, overarching storyline, and that's going to help build tension and keep the momentum going. I remember spending hours debating who the assassin could be and how the island exam would shake out, and that kind of engagement is what makes this series so addictive. Honestly, I wish Season 4 were a 24-episode run. That way we could get not only the island arc but also the class poll exam and the true peak of Year 2, which is Volume 7. But that's probably not happening. Still, even if it's a shorter season, I just hope the adaptation does justice to the source material. So yeah, those are the reasons I think Season 4 is going to be peak. Better visuals, a plot that's perfect for anime, and some of the most exciting story developments in the series so far. If you're excited too, don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been Ultra Instinct Beef. See you next time. Peace.